Hello and welcome to our video about the top 10 things you may have missed in The Last of Us. This post-apocalyptic game has captured the hearts of many with its emotional depth, unique gameplay, and captivating storyline. But did you catch all the hidden details? Join us as we explore some of the game's secrets and uncover some of the hidden gems you may have missed. Before we dive into the video, let us introduce ourselves. We are Streaming Addicted, your one-stop YouTube channel that brings you the latest and greatest movies and TV series of the moment every single day. We're your dedicated source for discovering the hidden gems, the trending shows, and the must-watch films that you simply can't miss. Our team of entertainment enthusiasts is constantly on the lookout for fresh and exciting content to share with you. So whether you're a fan of heart-pounding action, gut-wrenching drama, or laugh-out-loud comedy, Streaming Addicted has got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll never miss out on the next binge-worthy series or blockbuster hit. Welcome aboard and let's embark on this fantastic journey of streaming entertainment together.
Open your eyes. Tonight I'm gonna show you the 4 wonders of Ellie. Get ready to run.
Starting off our list at number 10, Ellie's first love is Anna's final lullaby. We have a heartwarming moment in The Last of Us when Ellie sings Through the Valley while wandering through an abandoned suburb. This moment becomes even more poignant when players learn in the DLC that this song was actually Anna's last lullaby to Ellie before she died. It's tragic that Ellie didn't get to spend more time with her mother, but she does receive a couple of gifts from her in their brief time together. One of these gifts is the subtle nod to the band Aha through the lullaby Anna was singing. If you listen closely to the lyrics of the lullaby, you'll recognize that Anna was singing a tune called The Sun Always Shines on TV by Aha. Later in the game, Ellie finds a cassette full of Aha's best songs, and it's possible that her subconscious love for the band is rooted in her memories of her mother singing their songs. It's a touching detail that adds a layer of emotional depth to the story. At number 9, how Fungus saves the heroes in The Last of Us. In the world of The Last of Us, where the survivors are constantly struggling to survive in a post-apocalyptic landscape, the few moments of tenderness and connection between characters are all the more poignant. Anna's last lullaby to Ellie is a small but powerful moment that speaks volumes about their relationship. Despite the fact that Anna and Ellie had little time together, Anna managed to give her daughter a beautiful gift in the form of a song. The small act of love and tenderness is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's still hope and beauty to be found. It's a testament to the game's storytelling that this moment is able to resonate so deeply with players and shows just how powerful even the smallest details can be in creating an emotionally rich and rewarding experience. Number 8, highlighting a crucial song in the Last of Us franchise. As Joel and Ellie traverse through the post-apocalyptic world, they find moments of respite and solace in the form of music. One song that plays a significant role throughout the game is Alone and Forsaken by Hank Williams. This melancholic track speaks to the themes of loss and despair that are so prevalent in the game, making it a perfect match for the story. Interestingly, Alone and Forsaken was also used in one of the very first trailers for The Last of Us, effectively introducing players to the game's tone and setting. As the duo drives towards Pittsburgh, the song underscores their journey, highlighting the sorrow and hardship they face in this harsh world. The track was later used again in one of the full trailers for the game, further cementing its importance to the franchise. At number 7, familiar-sounding actor plays Perry in The Last of Us. Jeffrey Pierce, known for his role as Perry in the series, is actually not a stranger to the world of The Last of Us. Pierce played the character of Tommy Miller in the video game franchise almost a decade before he was cast in the show. In the games, he portrayed the troubled yet well-meaning brother of Joel, the game's protagonist. Unfortunately, the two brothers never met in the games, and their reunion was thwarted by the presence of a bloater. Pierce's addition to the show was a welcomed surprise for fans of the game franchise. His performance as Tommy in the games was praised for its emotional depth and complexity, and his portrayal of Perry in the series was no different. Pierce's ability to bring nuance and depth to his characters is a testament to his talent as an actor, and his familiarity with the Last of Us universe only adds to his credibility in the role of Perry. Moving on to number 6, in The Last of Us Part 2, the player takes control of a new character named Abby. However, in a blink and you'll miss it moment during the game's prologue, Abby is actually present at the scene of Joel's murder. In The Last of Us Part 2, Abby quickly became one of the game's most controversial characters due to her actions towards Joel and Ellie. However, few fans were aware that the actress who portrayed her, Laura Bailey, had a role in the show. Bailey appears as one of the nurses in the operating room scene, where Ellie undergoes surgery. This was just 3 years after her award-winning performance as Abby in the game. While it's unclear whether Bailey will appear in future seasons of the live-action series, it's safe to say that Abby's influence on the story will be significant. The fact that Bailey was cast in the show after portraying Abby highlights how intertwined the game and the show are, and how they are both part of the same universe. Number 5. Easter egg from Naughty Dog. Fans of both the game and the TV series will love the various Easter eggs sprinkled throughout The Last of Us show. One of the most clever Easter eggs is the use of the title Left Behind for both an episode and a DLC story that introduces a key character, Riley. Additionally, the show pays tribute to gaming company Sony, which was once the exclusive home of The Last of Us, by featuring Ellie's treasured Sony Walkman. Another Easter egg comes in the form of a Mortal Kombat poster that was originally featured in the DLC and later became a centerpiece in the show. However, the sneakiest Easter egg is when a Fedra captain uses his keys as a metaphor during a conversation with Ellie, and the Naughty Dog logo can be spotted on the keychain. These Easter eggs serve as a nod to the game's roots and pay tribute to the creators at Naughty Dog who made the thrilling and layered series possible. At number 4, Ellie's future revealed through small details. In episode 6 of the show, Ellie's future is hinted at in various ways. One of the most notable hints is that Joel will take her to a space exhibit at some point in the future. This detail is a nod to a conversation between Joel and Ellie in the original game, where Joel promises to take her to space. Additionally, the episode introduces us to Shimmer, a horse that would go on to become a loyal companion for Ellie in The Last of Us Part 2. This not only adds depth to the character, but also serves as a subtle reference for gamers who played the sequel. Another important hint is Ellie's newfound interest in taking care of sheep. While she may have made fun of Joel for wanting to do the same on the show, this detail suggests that she may take up the profession in the future to feel closer to him. These glimpses into Ellie's future not only serve as Easter eggs for fans of the game, but also add a layer of depth and complexity to the character's story. Number 3. Easter eggs of Animal. Bella Ramsey's portrayal of Ellie in the Last of Us series has won critical acclaim and has cemented her status as a promising young actress. In one of the most pivotal scenes of the show, Ellie is forced to confront a character named James, played by Troy Baker, who is intent on hunting her down. It's a shocking twist to see Baker, who voiced the heroic Joel in the game series, now playing a villainous character. The tension between the two characters reaches a boiling point, and Ellie is forced to kill James in order to escape. While it was certainly a surprise to see Joel's original voice actor become Ellie's enemy, it was a testament to Baker's versatility as an actor. Though we may have been sad to see Joel leave the show, Ramsey's performance as Ellie continues to captivate audiences and leaves us eagerly anticipating the next installment. At number 2, the irony of Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey's casting. Let's talk about the interesting coincidence that Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, who both starred in Game of Thrones, have been cast as Joel and Ellie in The Last of Us on the same network. Their characters met their demise on Game of Thrones while facing formidable foes, but now they're back on the same network for a new show. The real irony, however, lies in the premise of The Last of Us series. As fans of the game know, the story revolves around Joel reluctantly escorting a young and important person to a potentially dangerous destination. Interestingly, Pedro Pascal has already had plenty of experience in playing a similar role as the Mandalorian in Star Wars. While his character had no problem smuggling a being, Joel, on the other hand, may have objections to the idea of transporting a person that may lead them to danger. It's interesting to see how their experiences in other shows will influence their performances in this highly anticipated adaptation. And finally, at number 1, the second episode of The Last of Us TV series offers exciting confirmation of a fan theory. One of the most intriguing things about the Last of Us franchise is its intricate and often mysterious lore. Fans of the game have come up with all sorts of theories and speculations about the world and its origins. One of the most fascinating fan theories revolves around the role of flour in the game's universe. Reddit user Anagnost first proposed the idea that flour was the cause of the world's rapid infection. This theory gained traction, especially when another user named RealStamTam added that Jakarta, a city that produces a significant amount of flour, was mentioned in the first episode and served as the episode's starting point. But it wasn't until the second episode of the show that the theory was all but confirmed. When a doctor is questioning a survivor about how people got infected, the answer is that they worked with flour. This detail seems to hint at the theory's validity, and it's just one of the many ways the show pays homage to the game's lore. It's fascinating to see how dedicated fans can piece together even the smallest details to come up with such compelling theories. Whether or not flour is, in fact, the culprit of the world's demise, it's an exciting example of the depth and complexity of the Last of Us universe. That concludes our top 10 list of things you may have missed in The Last of Us. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the game. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, Streaming Addicted, for more videos like this one, and be sure to tune in on our next video. Thank you for watching.
We could be running things. We're like the future.
You're a firefly?
Yes.